share my screen so that we're on my LinkedIn screen. And hopefully, yes, there it is. Awesome. It shows up beautifully. Okay, there's something I need to show you about how to search for your groups that you need to be in. And so what you do is you type in this search bar at the top, network marketing or MLM or home-based business, whatever kind of group you're looking for, right? But then you click on groups, right? There's always going to be a little box that or a little toggle that shows up here that you can choose people or groups or businesses or whatever, and always choose groups. And look at, you've got 14,000 groups to choose from here that are network marketing. Okay. So in here, you're going to see, like, this is network marketing, multi-level marketing, pyramid network, MLM, leaders, affiliate markers, MLM leaders, affiliate markers. So direct selling, that's another one, another group that you can do research in. But if you just do network marketing, look at all the results you've got here, guys, that you can choose from. And so you want to choose the groups that have, this one has Startup Specialists Network Group. I'm in this group because it's a really good group. It's all about marketing and startups and social and digital. And a lot of these people in this group might have traditional types of businesses, but they're looking for ways to market their businesses, right? So it's a good group to be in. There's 1 million members here. And there's the direct selling professionals. Direct selling professionals worldwide. It's got 19,000. So here's the criteria that you want to look for when you're joining groups on LinkedIn. You want to join groups that have at least 3,000 members in them, because that's your inventory. And I'm going to show you how to work through your inventory, okay? So these are top ones. They're all groups that I'm in. There's 20,000 members here, Marketing to Women Network, right? And there's a lot of the women in here that are in network marketing. At Power 4 MLM and network marketing is 8,000. So you look down here, this has 589,000 members. Marketing and Communication Network, right? So you go through and you look at these different, here's one that has 3,000. So it's just under the wire, right? This one just has 1,000. I wouldn't join this one because it's too small. Here's 111,000 members. And so you can see the ones that say view posts, those are the ones that I'm already in. And the ones that say join, you have to click the button and request to join. And you have to wait until they get around to letting you in, right? That's the thing with the groups on LinkedIn is you can't just click to join and automatically get into the groups. Some of the groups are set, there's a special setting in the privacy and settings in the back of our LinkedIn profiles or platform. There's a special place where you can go and you can set it to automatically, if you have a group, you can set your group up to automatically admit new people who request to join. And you can set it, you can turn it off and have to wait for them, make them wait for you to accept them, kind of thing. So I run several groups in here, manage those groups, and they're all set up so that I have to admit people or accept people. There are, believe it or not, people on LinkedIn that you really maybe don't want to have in your group. So you want people who are like-minded, who have positive thinking, who are submitting great posts that have awesome pictures or videos attached. If people are posting in the group with no pictures or no video, people don't notice those posts. The posts have to be professional looking. They have to have a really good picture. And I'm going to show you later here. I'm going to just make a note here because I want to make sure posts with pictures. I want to make sure that I cover this today as well. When I got started doing this, I had no idea what I was doing, guys. Me's no tech. I'm not a techie person. And so what I looked for was ways that I could shortcut my learning curve, that I could just copy and paste things. And I figured out that I could do a Google search and I could search for famous quotes with pictures, right? So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go open up a new window here. And I'm just going to go do a search, famous quotes, free, F-R-E-E, always have free. Can you see? Look at this. Did you see this? You see all these quotes that came up? Can you see all the quotes that came up, guys?
Yeah. Yes, I see it.
Yeah, and so here's how you can change it to whatever you like. So famous quotes with pictures, you can say famous inspirational quotes with pictures, okay? And it'll show you some different ones. See that? And so then what you do is you right click on the ones that you want and save them in a pictures file on your computer, okay? And once you get them saved, when I first started, I would spend Saturday afternoon getting posts set up, the last Saturday of the month, getting picture posts all set up for the next month, right? For 30 days or 31 days, whichever it was, or 29 days if, February 29 or 28, whatever it was. And I put a date on each picture. So most of these I've already got saved in my back office. And you can just scroll down and click on see more, right? These are all free. They're free. So you don't need to worry about getting yourself in trouble. And you have to make sure that when you use them, so here's inspirational success quotes here. See the bottom? Inspirational quotes, inspirational quotes, inspirational. So these are all quotes from famous people in the world that everybody knows. And they have their things that impact our lives. And I got this brainwave because I was seeing people post on LinkedIn, just create posts, right? And I went, oh my gosh, these posts, where did they get them? So I got the brainwave to just do a Google search. And I realized that you have to put the word free in there because some of them are paid posts. So you have to be really careful. And now when I just changed this over, some of these may end up being paid posts. So you have to be careful when you're,
Yeah, I see the annual search there at the bottom.
yeah,
It scratch out free and famous.
yeah, yeah. So, yeah, so you have to be really careful. So I'm going to go back to the previous page where these are all free. See where it says up here, images of free, famous, inspirational quotes with pictures. So you want to make sure that you get yourself into safety zone so you don't get in trouble. I have never gotten in trouble, but I know people that have gotten in trouble. And so I've learned over the years listening to coaches and conversations about how to use these. So you could just take all of these and right click on them. So if I right click on this, the days that break you are the days that make you, right click, and you want to save, let's see, save image as, see that?
Yeah.
You right click, save image as, and now I'll just wait for I have a special place. I save in Dropbox so that I have extra space on my computer. I don't plug up my computer. So I use Dropbox. There's another one, Got Backup, that you can use that is the cloud. and you can save all your pictures on the cloud. And then that way you don't plug up your computer memory, right? Your computer storage. So I click on my Dropbox, and then I go into my Marketing Mentress file. I have one file that I've saved up on the cloud, and I call it my Marketing Mentress file. And then I go into my pictures. Where's my pictures? Come on. I've got a lot of files. Can you tell? These are all on the cloud because I've got them saved on Dropbox. If I had these on my computer memory would be totally gone. M's, now Amanda P's. Pitches, pitch decks. Oh, I must have them saved under my. Okay, I'm going to just put them into my mastermind. I don't have anything in there yet. And so now I'm going to open up a new folder, and this folder is going to be June quotes, June 2024. And I'm going to hit enter. And the file name for this first one, and I'm going to open this up first, so you double click on it. And the first one that I'm going to save is going to be, today is the 13th, so we'll do the 14th. So I'm going to put June 14 and save. Now watch what happens. So this gets saved in a file. See this file on the right side here?
Mm-hmm.
And I can open the file. Come on, file, open up. Okay, I'm going to do you a different way. So when I want to access that picture, I can just go in and access that picture. So let's say I want to do a post on LinkedIn, okay? And I'm going to go open up my LinkedIn page. Let's see, I'll open up a different LinkedIn page here so that I can go into home. So this is where you go if you want to click on the home button, right? When you want to post on LinkedIn, you click home and start a post. See here where it says start a post? You click on start a post, and then you want to share your thoughts. And so your thoughts could be like this: in just a few hours, watch our free info session on the 2-hour okay. And then I'm going to put in, I only use about 3 or 4 hashtags. People, you can have up to 30 hashtags, but to me, it takes away from the whole post. I've got it misspelled here. So I'm going to put hashtag pension booster, hashtag let's see, income supplement with an S on it, hashtag work from anywhere, and hashtag marketing mentress. Okay, so I got a whole bunch of hashtags that I've gotten from ChatGPT, and I've shown them to you guys before. They're here on my stand. It's going to take me a minute to flip through, but you just can go on ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to give you 10 hashtags on work from home or 10 hashtags on income supplements, that kind of thing, right? And then we're not okay to get daily pay. So there's my call to action. So you always have a call to action, but I'm going to put my HTTPS on front. Okay, so I'm just giving this guy my video page. It doesn't matter which page you give them. If you give them the video page, I just do that for a difference every once in a while, especially on LinkedIn, because I've used my marketingmentress.com URL for other businesses that I've been involved with. So I have to use the video page or the ready page for my LinkedIn people. So I just put that, and you can click on the big blue bar at the bottom of your video page, and that'll take them to the blueprint as well. So that part is done, but see what's happened here? I lost the place where to do the picture. So I should have done my picture first. See where it says card was not found? That's because I used to have it connected to the bump card, and for some reason it's not connected to the bump card, but for some reason it's giving me trouble. So I'm just going to copy this or cut this out so that I can find my, okay, I'm going to go do a new post. I'm going to discard this one. I'm going to start a new post because I forgot to do the picture first. So I do my picture and I'm going to upload the picture from my computer, okay? So I've got a whole big picture file that's shared that is here already, but let's go and find the picture that we had from Dropbox. Then I went into Marketing Mentress. And then it started with an M. You're almost there. Oh, where did it go? It disappeared on me. Do you guys remember which file I had it on?
Didn't you call it June?
Yeah, I called it June, but it was in one of my major files here. Mailing list, make your marketing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my other file. I'm going to upload from computer. And so I've got pictures that are saved in here, right? So I can start a new picture file in here. And I've got 200 free ads in here that I picked up from the IPS business. So let's just choose one of these ones that I've already got here. And let's open it and see what it looks like. How to post free classified ads. No, that wouldn't be very appropriate. I think we better choose a different one. Upload from computer. Let's see, what does this one say? Creating a summer full of memories, not bills. Okay, that probably will work. So let's go next. And we'll put the thoughts in here. And it's got a call to action. And so if I pull this sidebar down, look, it shows the whole thing. So you've got a professional looking picture that you pulled out of the free posts, right? with with the famous quotes. And so I can click on here and just post it if I want to. So if I click on that and post it, it'll go into my main feed on LinkedIn.
However, I see you say post to connections only.
Yes, that did, yeah, it said post to connections only, and that's pretty standard for LinkedIn. It only shows it to your connections. So that's why it's so important to build your network on LinkedIn and get connections on LinkedIn, right? So
And if you want to post it in groups,
yes, if you want to post it in groups, so we've got that same post there, right? So you go into your groups, and I'm already in some groups. So when I want to get into my groups, I just go to this 9 dots up here in the corner, and I click on the 9 dots, and I go down here where you see the 3 little men, and
yeah,
it says groups. You click on groups, and then I go into my groups section, and there's all the groups. So I'm just going to show you something really quickly here. Here's groups that I have requested to join, but they have not accepted me into the group yet. I'm waiting for them to accept me, but they're good sized groups. There's 5,700 here, is over 16,000 here, 6,500. This isn't a very good size. So I'm just going to withdraw my request. Oh, here's Minnesota trucking. I think I'll withdraw from that. I don't know why I did that one. And so then that way, oh, there's only 635 there. I don't know why I joined that one. And 526. Oh, so I was trying an experiment one day. So these are all groups that I want to leave my requests up there, wait for them to invite me to come in, right? Or to accept my request. So you go into your groups. And so I do this same process when I do a post on LinkedIn and when I publish an article. So Wednesdays are my days that I publish my articles on LinkedIn. And so I'll finish with the post here right now. So I'll go into this one. And this was digital consumer marketing. This is one of my own groups. And so what you can do in your own group is you can unpin old posts. So this is a post that just went up yesterday, right? So if I want to put in a new post, I have to go through the same process. I have to choose the picture. And then put in my blurb. And you notice I'm not using links in here. I'm using a different call to action. Check out the blueprint, go to to find the video, and I would love to help you. So I guess I am using a link.
yeah.
Yeah, so quite often in the groups you can do that, but you have to be really careful if you're doing it in a regular post. Most of the time I don't. So let's just go to, let's change this. There we go. Put info in the comments to check out the blueprint, and I would love to help you. There we go. That looks better. Because I really don't like using links all the time. So there we go. That's all ready to go. And I just can pull this little tab down the side here. Okay, some are full of memories, not bills. Okay, and I'll just click post. And while I'm here, it says view post, share this post on your page. No, because we already did. And I can go down here and see, there's my post, see? And it's in the group, it's in this group. And if I want, I can switch it out and put pin this post, change it from the previous one to this new one, right? So I can replace. And so now I have released this one from being pinned. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
And you click, and then I like my post. You have to start, like, it's already had 35 impressions and it was just posted yesterday evening. So it's doing pretty good. And then I go and I like a few of the posts that are in the group. Because if you just go in there all the time and just post your stuff, it's like you're slapping them in the face with this. Look at my stuff. Look at me do this. Here's my new this. Here's my new that. Do this, and people don't like that. And LinkedIn does not like that. And they follow our comments in our comment threads to see exactly when a link was actually shown. So it has to show that the person who is reading your post and putting info in the comments is requesting a link, right? So here's the SEO service, and I'll just like some of these, and some of them are quite interesting. But look at this guy. He posted with no picture. Like, what interest is that to anybody? Nobody wants to watch it, but this is a good thing. You can ask a question in a group. This one says, ready to see how Manage Plus can revolutionize your marketing strategy? And you can say, yes, I'm interested, or no, I'm not. So I always am interested to look at stuff, right? So he's had probably just me request interest.
Mm-hmm.
So it says 100% already. And then I'll click like. So you just go through a few of the posts in there and just see if you can either just like them or comment on them. Some of these guys I've already liked this guy. So I will leave that for now. And something else I can do here though, as the owner of the group here, is I can recommend somebody for people to look at their post, right? And this is a Fiverr gal. Fiverr is a really good site. I've used Fiverr many different times. You see these three dots here on the right-hand side? See these three dots? You click on
Mm-hmm.
those three dots, and then there's a whole drop down here. I can copy link to post, or to use their link, copy their link and post it. Or I can recommend this post. And when you recommend the post as the owner of the group, then you can send that out, and everybody in the group then gets a direct message to view this post. So it gives them more exposure for their hard work that they've done. It's like a compliment to them. And you can send a message, or you can delete the post. So I always just go in and recommend the posts. So with this person, I'm going to say, it says, you recommended a post to members recently. Maintain the quality of conversations. It means, oh, I can't recommend a post today because I did it yesterday. And you have to wait a week before you can recommend another post. So there are guidelines that we have to follow on LinkedIn. LinkedIn has a few more guidelines than all the other social media platforms. And because a lot of people don't tend to want to read the terms of use, they get stuck and they don't know what to do and what kinds of decisions to make and where to click. And so it's really important to read the terms of use or get some coaching, one of the two. They both work. So I'm going to
Christine,
go,
just a quick question.
yeah.
Why do I get from recruiters? I mean, I don't want to go and be re-employed.
I don't either. I get those messages all the time and I just delete them.
Because I get such a lot of these, and I
Yeah,
mean, I'm not.
yeah. No, you don't need to be on a paid platform, especially if you're just beginning to use it. You need to be on a free platform and just use all the free tools that you can. There's lots of free tools you can use. The main difference between a paid platform and a free platform that I have found is who you can send messages out to, right? If you're on a paid platform, you can send messages out to second and third level connections, right? But if you're on a free platform, the only way you can do that is in the groups. So that's why the groups are so important. People don't know all these little secrets in the groups. And they're really, really important things to know. If a person wants to run a good business, you want to know what the rules of engagement are, right? Okay, so I'm going to go, this little back arrow, after you finish posting in a group, you hit that little back arrow, and then you can go choose another group to post in, right? And this is one of my groups as well. And then these are other groups that I belong to that are pretty good groups. And as you're going through posting in different groups, you'll notice over time, hello, Dr. Ken. How are you? Good to have you with us here. So you'll notice that when you go and post in some groups, if you don't get a lot of people, like more than 5 people responding to your posts, then probably that's not a really good group for you to be in. Just try it out for a week or two. And if you don't get any improvement in people responding to your posts in the group, then stop posting in that group, leave the group, because you can just click over here on any of your groups and it says, leave this group. And they won't even notice that you've left, because especially if you choose big groups, they won't notice anything. So that is how you do a post on LinkedIn and post in the groups. And you have to make sure that you notice, like, and comment on some of the other people's posts that are in those groups so that you don't get blacklisted. That's what I call it, being blacklisted. So let's go into the groups here and do some more things. So I had the groups all opened up in this window here. Can you see my groups, all the groups here listed?
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, so let's say you're going to join some groups. Well, here's Marketing and Communication Network. You would click on this join button, and that automatically sends a request to join that networking group, right? And you have to wait for them to get back to you with having accepted you into the group. But let's do a little bit of research here. Let's go into this network marketing and MLM. I'm going to view, you can view posts here, right? But you can also get into groups. So let's go back to this nine dot hatch and go click on groups here. Okay, you're in this, I'll just take the top group. So you're in this network marketing and MLM. So you click this button here, whoops, the show all button. See where it says show all?
Mhm.
You click show all, and it shows a listing of all the members in the group, okay? But what you want to do is you want to direct message some of these people, right? And in order to direct message them, you need to know where you've left off. So what you want to do is, and this is something that I discovered over years ago in working with my son, who is a lead programmer at Amazon right now. He used to be at Microsoft, but he heads up teams of programmers. And he said, he taught me the fact that you can go into your groups and you can direct message in your groups to people that you're not connected to, right? And in that message that you send to them, you can send it to them just like a message, but you can carve the message in such a way or design the message in such a way as you're actually inviting them to connect with you. So I'm going to click this, I'm going to click, but you need to know where you left off, right? So you start with A, and then AB, AC, AD, and go through the alphabet first with A, and then BA, BB, BC, and work through the alphabet. so that way you can work through all your people and be able to send direct messages and actually invite them to connect with you, flying under the radar of LinkedIn. But LinkedIn is starting to get wise to this. So let's just try a few here. They've made some adjustments in there, how we can use the groups. So this guy by the name of Aaron, I'm going to right click on his name and see if he would be one of my perfect customers. So see up here where the wheel's turning around, it's opening up a new window. And I can quickly go in and see that he's a marketing specialist, and he says, let's move together. Interesting. He's in Bangladesh. And we're in a mutual group. And I can ask for an introduction to Aaron if I want. Let's look a little bit more. I will do organic YouTube video marketing for channel. I don't really think he's my ideal customer. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to look at AJ, right click, open up the link. And you just quickly want to see business owner at World. Ah, he's a business owner. So he might be a good person to have to target on my team because he might need some automations to market his business, right? So let's go back.
Christine, I have a question.
Okay, I might have an answer.
Do you use this based off of a business profile or just a personal profile?
Okay, there are no business profiles on LinkedIn. I cannot emphasize that enough. That profile that you log into when you first log into LinkedIn is never, ever to be set up as a business profile. You will get kicked off LinkedIn and they will freeze your profile and will never let you back on for a long time. So,
Okay, sounds good.
yeah, and a lot of people don't know that, right? They don't read the
Yeah.
terms of use. That's like, anyway, you can go on there and set up your personal profile page, but they have, just like on Facebook, you've got pages, right? The business pages. And so you're only supposed to have one profile page on Facebook as well. And then you can set up a whole host of different business pages, right? And the same with LinkedIn, you have one profile page and you set up a whole bunch of free business pages for whatever businesses you have. You can have lots of them, multiple ones. I've got 5 or 6 set up there. And then you post on the business, you invite people to follow your business page. That's how you get people to follow you on your business page. And you post on your business page every day so that your face stays in front of people. I've had people approach me. I had one lady this last summer, she approached me, and I used to have a podcast show, called it the Marketing Mentor Show. And she was a guest on my show. I invited business owners, to be guests on my show, and we would talk about their business and what the key things about their business that they had discovered and the challenges that they face on online marketing and stuff. And she all of a sudden popped up and started talking to me, and I said, "Oh, great to see you. It's been a long time." She said, "I have been following you for 10 years. You are the only LinkedIn coach that I have ever seen that posts every day."
Wow. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah. And so she wanted to be my client because of that. So you never know. Sometimes people don't say anything, right? You don't know who's been following you and watching your posts go through. So it's like on TikTok. People can see your TikTok live and they're watching your TikTok live, but they're not actually joining in. They're standing in the back row and just looking over the shoulders of everybody, so to speak. And so
Yes,
you
the
don't
looky
know.
loos.
Yeah, you don't know that you've got 10,000 people maybe looking at you and you only see 500, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's the same thing here.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. So let's see here. I'm in the middle of a live.
Okay, but you gotta watch the time, 3 o'clock is haircut time.
Yeah. So I have an appointment at 3 o'clock, so I'm going to have to get off here pretty soon. So this is where you want to send a message. This person is breaking all the rules. Okay. So I'm not going to send this person a message because I don't want to have that bring my profile down because I'm connecting with people who are breaking the rules. This profile page is set up like a business page. And here's another thing that people do a lot, and they'll take on their profile page, they'll that little circle where you're supposed to have a headshot of you, they'll put their company logo in there, they'll put a picture of them and a spouse, or them and a kid, or them when they were a kid, or their pet dog, or their car, or a waterfall. Those are all breaking the rules of LinkedIn. That little circle is for you only, a picture of your own headshot. And I can't drill that home with more emphasis. So I'm going to look at this guy, Amir. Let's see Amir. And this is going really slow because I'm taking my time to explain to you, but it goes quite fast when you get used to the process. So I can close the previous window. Let's just take a look at this one. And we're going to see he's an executive officer at EMAS Private Limited. He's an entrepreneur. That sounds good. He's in the same group that we just opened up. He's a CEO, president, so he obviously owns the group. So it's an entrepreneur college. Interesting. So he's a very interesting person. He could probably have connections to people who are starting up traditional businesses, and our system that we have will work to market any business, right? So yeah, I think I will send him a direct message and invite him to connect. So I'm going to go into his.
You're still on the wrong one there. Just close that guy. You're still on that other guy.
Thanks.
Close that message.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to send him a message, right? I could ask him to connect, but as soon as you click on that connect button, or see here, this little blue man in the corner, that's a connect button. As soon as you click on those connect buttons, the LinkedIn search engines pick up on the fact that you've actually invited somebody to connect with you. And with the rules that LinkedIn has put in place lately, you are limited to how many people you can invite to connect with you on a daily basis. So when you're first inviting people to connect with you, if you're pressing those connect buttons, you can only invite, if you're brand new or have an account that's been inactive for a while, 3 people a day for the first week, okay? And then increase it to 5 people a day for the next week. And then increase it to maybe 7 people a day for the next week, and just see if you can gradually. LinkedIn will send you a message that will tell you when you've reached your limit for the day or for the week or for the month, right? And it's not a bad thing. They're not going to shut you down unless you don't stop. If you keep on inviting people, you could get yourself kicked out of LinkedIn, right? So we're not going to click this little blue man. We're just going to send a direct message to this person, right?
I see you did send him one, right?
Yeah,
And he did
yeah.
connect with you.
Yeah, so he did not connect with me. He did not press the blue
Okay.
button. So
Okay.
I'm going to close this, and we're going to find the next guy in line. So you hit the back arrow, and it'll take you right back to the, whoops, I went to
Put
the
your
wrong place. Let's go to the network marketing business here. I got to open it up again. Go to AA. There we go. And that's Aaron Johnson. He's a business owner, web and graphic designer, marketing director. I don't think he's probably a good fit. So let's go to AB. There it goes. Look how it changes the search, right? Let's see, this guy's a freelancer, web designer, no. Developing IT, no. Chief executive officer, no. I build leaders, no. executive manager, owner of famous graphics. You want to find the network marketing or MLM or home-based business or affiliate marketing people, right? Or direct sales. So none of these, I can show more results. So let's just check. There's one with network marketing. You see that? MD Abdullah. So I'm going to send him a message. Oh, I haven't messaged him before. So I'll just say, I'm not sure how to address some of these people. Now, I have a whole bunch of blurbs that are saved in a Word document, but I just typed this in real fast. But I've got a whole document, a Word document, that I've got all kinds of blurbs and different invites that I can use to just copy and paste in here. But I'm just doing one, so I just typed it in. So I'm going to click send. So you notice I didn't want to connect with him. The blue person I didn't click the blue person in the top right corner. Yeah. So you get the idea of how to invite people in the groups, right? Don't click on any of the blue connect things. So another way that you can invite people to connect with you is if you go into my network. You see this, my network. If you go into my network, because it's really important that you invite some people to connect with you every day, because you have to build your following on the platform. So I'm just going to move this over to the other side, the picture's over. And see all these people down here. You can see really quickly whether they would be, this is an affiliate marketer. So you might want to click on the connect button to invite him. But I've already invited a bunch of people, and LinkedIn keeps track of these. When you click these connect buttons, LinkedIn follows you. Their algorithms or their search engines, they can see when you've invited people, and those go into the count for how many people you've invited to connect with you that day. Do you follow what I just said?
Mm-hmm.
It's really important that you keep track of that. So you can see right away, this is an affiliate marketer. He's a perfect target, right? These are all strategy and marketing managers and saving money. You want to make sure that they look like network marketing or affiliate marketing, or if they're a business owner, some of them, and sometimes you'll see people in here that are looking for a new opportunity. And those are awesome. You find those are like gold. And they usually want to know more about what you're doing, and they're open-minded, right? But there's a lot of these here that they're not suitable. And I find this is a really fast and simple way to help build your market. This and in the groups, okay? So when you run out of the limit that you can invite people to connect with you on a daily basis, and LinkedIn sends you that little message that you've reached your limit, then you can go into the groups and invite people without clicking that little blue button. So I hope that's helped you guys today. Do you have any questions before we sign off here?
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, awesome. I'm going to save this, and I'll have it up in my website so you guys can replay it and go through it step by step. And I'm going to stop recording.